Love the struggle. It's supposed to be hard. Hey guys, it's Dave and I'm back with the Tonyisms. This is part 7. These are the sayings on the back of my Tony Horton Fitness Camp t-shirt from January of 2010 when Tony came out to Phoenix and did a camp for us back in the day when he did that sort of thing. And there's a whole bunch of sayings that are on the back, some of which you've heard before, do your best, forget the rest, that type of stuff. Some of which you haven't. And so I took a little break from this to do some videos on the Ultimate Reset. But we're back, and so the one I want to talk about today is love the struggle, it's supposed to be hard. So here's what I think this is about, okay? Life is full of challenges. You are constantly going to be challenged. Okay, now that challenge comes in a lot of different forms. You know, when you're doing something like P90X, a lot of times it's hard, okay? It's super hard. Okay, I'm back now after the Ultimate Reset doing a sort of hybrid between Les Mills and P90X. And the days where I'm doing the P90X workouts like chest and back, those are tough days. They're the toughest days for sure. Not that Les Mills isn't difficult, but P90X is gnarly. And so that's really what I think it's talking about in part, is loving the struggle because it is supposed to be hard. That's why it works, because it's hard. But I think there's a bigger message here, and it's about the challenges that you face in your daily life. Things are going to happen to you. You know, if you're doing a fitness program, things are going to happen. You're going to get sick. Okay? That's going to happen for you. You might get hurt. You might go to a barbecue. You may have some other big event. You might have a vacation. Something's going to come up that's going to get in your way. Life does this in business. It does this in your family. It does this in every aspect of your life. Life presents you walls. And when you present it with the wall, you sort of have two choices. The first one is to act like a mouse in a maze. You know, if you've ever watched those mice run down a maze, they run down a wall, and they get to the end, and they see the wall, and what do? They turn around and go the other way. That's choice one, and that's sort of the default operating position for most people. The second choice is to try and climb up over that wall. And understand that that wall is there to make you stronger. It's there to help you get over it. And you may realize as well that you can't do it alone. That you need somebody from the bottom to lift you up. Or maybe you need somebody from the top to pull you. But getting over that wall and dealing with that challenge is what will make you better. The next wall you get to, even though it's the same size, it's going to look half as high. But you're always presented with the same choice. You can play a mouse and turn around and go in the other direction, or you can get busy trying to get over that wall. And that's what I was talking about. I've been reading a book lately, old book, which I recently picked up again. We're doing it with a group of people that are all reading it together. It's called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy. And here on it's page 87, for those of you who have the book, he talks about developing a positive mental attitude. And I want to talk about a couple things, because I think this is key to help you push through those tough times and get over those walls. So he said there's sort of 4 things that he outlines here that people with positive mental attitude do. The first thing, optimists look for the good in every situation. Again, it's how you look at that wall. Is that wall designed to send you back in the other direction and get you going backwards in life? Or is it there to make you stronger? That's looking for the good in every situation. Second, optimists always seek the valuable lesson in every setback or difficulty. Sometimes climbing up a wall sucks. It hurts. You're going to scrape your elbows, scrape your knees. You might fall down a couple times as you try to get up it. It's not a lot of fun. And it's hard to find the lesson when you're in it. Okay? Because when you're in it, you're in it. But when you're done, looking back and understanding what you learned, what you gained from that experience, that's the whole key. Okay? And that's something people with positive mental attitude do. Third, optimists always look for the solution to every problem. Again, what is that thing standing in front of you? Is it designed for you to get over it? If it is, if you're looking for the solution, you're going to realize, I'm here to get over this thing. Maybe I need some help from people, but I'm going to find the solution here. I'm not just going to go back in the other direction. And that's what so many people do. They just give up. Fourth, optimists think and talk continually about their goals. I think this is incredibly important when you are faced with a challenge in your life. And I don't care whether it's your business or your fitness or any of that stuff. If you're focused on where you're going and you're focused on your goals and you know why you want to do something, you're not going to let that wall stop you. Okay? I talk about this a lot with my people. You got a whole list of why nots. Okay? Your why nots are the excuses in life. I don't have time. I don't have the money. I'm I'm scared to do this. I'm afraid to fail. I don't know what people will think about me. You know, pick them all. There's a long list of why nots. Those are all the things that get you to play mouse and go back in the other direction. And then you have your why. You have your reason for being here. You know, when we started our fitness journey, it was about providing our kids with a positive role model. Hey, they're 11 and 9 now. And they can tell you, they can look at any meal and tell you where the carbohydrate, fat, and protein are in that given meal. They know what sugar does to their body. They know what it is to be healthy. Okay, that was an important why for us. The why nots didn't get in the way when the why was bigger. Okay, when your why is bigger than the why nots, and it far outweighs them, you don't care about failure when your why is big enough. Okay, so that's what I think people with a positive mental attitude do. They focus on their goals, and they focus on why they're doing something. And when you've got something that's bigger than all those stupid little reasons why not, then you're going to succeed. Until you do, eventually one of the why nots is going to get in your way. Okay? You're not going to have the time, you're not going to find the money, you're going to be afraid to fail, you're going to be afraid what people are going to think about you, all of those things. And I can tell you that I've dealt with each one of those. When I got involved with this business, with Team Beachbody, and I really figured out that my whole thing was I want to be able to control my time completely. And you know, if I want to work in board shorts, which I pretty much do every day, the only way that happens is if I set the dress code. And the only way I set the dress code is by being the boss. Okay, when I got into that and I realized that what I really wanted was the time to control my schedule, to go pick my kids up from school every day and have the ability to do that, why not? All of a sudden didn't matter. I really didn't care what you thought about me or my business or what I was doing or comments that people leave on your YouTube channel. I just didn't care anymore because my why was so much bigger than all those little why nots. So love the struggle. It is supposed to be hard. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you get stronger. I hope you guys have a great day. Keep pushing.